Hey everybody, it's Adventures of Mike and Steph here with Mike in the back seat and Steph in the front because Mom is taking us to... Oh, where are we going, Mike?
Weeki Wachee Springs!
Weeki Wachee Springs!
Let the
adventure begin. Hey Mom, we're at Weeki Wachee.
Mets ça dans ton sac.
Yes, we are. Here's mermaids. Mike.
We're Weeki Wachee!
Today they're doing two shows, a 1 o'clock show and a 3 o'clock show. So we just got out of the 1 o'clock show. Oh my gosh. No words. I have no words. But you guys are going to see that in just a moment. This is... Oh. Seriously, if you're coming to Florida on a budget, you can't do the big theme parks, do this. Seriously, you will...
And it's a water park.
And it's a water park too. So you can come and you can swim. And it's amazing. They've got so many options, so many things you can do here. And it's a state park. So come here.
water hole in the world can say that. And all of a sudden, we're going to be celebrating the 75th anniversary of this magical place. I never thought when I was 17 years old and I dove in that water for the first time that I would discover all the mysteries and the magic of the spring, because it's there, it really is. And the women that come back to the spring, they hold that magic. They know it's there. When you get close to the spring, you just want to get in that water one more time.
Come one, come all, to the greatest underwater show of them all. Witness the world-famous Weeki Wachee Mermaids perform and sing in the wondrous beauty of their natural spring. So get ready, get set, it won't be a bore. A spectacle of the likes you've never seen before. The time is now, and I gotta go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show!
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you waited for. An underwater show, 15 feet beneath the shore. A beauty and a grace is a sight that you can't ignore. We're taking our breath, blowing your mind, and all that was real is left behind.
Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your favorite dream, can't you see it getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's coming. It's a pleasure in the moment and you're back in motion. There's something breaking in your back, I really wanna tell you all that you know. So tell me where you wanna go. Where the sun and all the golden lights. Where the runaways are running the night. Impossible come true, thinking over you.
Understood the wonder and mystery of these waters.
Yeah, like that our spring is the first magnitude spring. And it pumps out 140 million gallons of water every day. And the water is over 100 years old and is filtered through a mighty aquifer system. And making it 98% pure and good enough for even a human to drink. And expert divers have explored down to 400 feet, but have never found the bottom. And that makes our spring one of the deepest and clearest springs in North America.
Thank you, Miss Wikipedia. While those are all true facts that make this spring special, there is something more. She has a magical life force. A dynamic, supernatural power that affects all that experience it. The real fountain of youth. I mean, she makes us look good.
Maybe there's something in the water?
Yeah, mermaids.
And no one knew that more than our fearless founder, Newton Perry.
Oh, Newt.
In 1947, Newt was wowed by the wonders of Weeki.
And us, of course.
While diving in the spring, he had a revelation to build his ultimate dream. The first underwater theater with live mermaids for all to see.
That's how Weeki Wachee came to be.
The real magic of the spring is what you can't see. It's what's under the water and under your feet. The caverns and caves that run beneath your seats. That feed Florida's beautiful springs and provide millions of humans with drinking water. That's why it's so important to protect this natural beauty. It was our favorite human, Newton Perry.
Oh, Newt.
Who finally, much by his own hand, got this place into ship shape, ready for show, and most importantly, introduced Florida and the world to the Weeki Wachee Mermaids.
He showed us how to do some human tricks too.
Let's show 'em, ladies. Be amazed as
Mermaids eat and drink underwater.
pretty cool, huh? Try that in your bathtub. They sure do make it look easy. Newton Perry
Oh, Newt.
was a former Navy frogman and developed the underwater hose system that we still use today.
Although we could go extended periods of time without breathing, these special hoses allow us to stay underwater for much longer, and they help us with some fancy feats of buoyancy.
When we breathe in, we rise. And when we blow out bubbles, we sink. And if we hold the right amount of air, we can remain motionless. They also make us feel like we are flying. If you've ever wondered how we became the world-famous Weeki Wachee Mermaids, well, in 1959, ABC Television believed in us so much, they bought the park and built this wonderful, one-of-a-kind, super-duper underwater theater.
It cost over $1 million sand dollars.
That's equivalent to 10 million today.
We were the hottest tail around until that pesky mouse moved into the middle of the state.
We've been luring famous folks to our spring from the beginning, ever since Newton Perry.
Oh, Newt.
Can you tell they really love old Newt? He's the one who brought Hollywood to Florida to film the early Tarzan movies. And our favorite, the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Fun fact, the creature guy from the Black Lagoon was our very own water boy, Rico Browning. At 17, he helped Newt clean out our spring.
Can you believe early humans used to throw their old cars, refrigerators, and bed springs into our water home? Who does that? I know you wouldn't. Right?
Scary fact. You know that movie Jaws?
Ha! The one that kept most of you out of the water when it came out?
Well, I'll have you know, the skinny dipping swimmer in the beginning that, wrestle with that big cutie of a shark?
That was a Weeki Wachee mermaid.
Speaking of sharks, baby shark.
All right, let's get back on track. Not to name drop, but some of our famous friends that have stopped by over the years include Esther Williams, Don Knotts, Johnny Cash, Penn and Teller, Joe DiMaggio, Jimmy Buffett, and now you. You are famous, aren't you? Yeah! But the most memorable, the most notable, was the arrival of the king, Elvis! Oh, the way he shook his tail. The spring has never been the same since. Don't get us wrong, New Perry is the man, but Elvis was, well, let's let Mermaid Vicky, who swam for Elvis in 1961, tell you herself. At 80 years young, she still performs underwater with our legendary sirens. Hi, Vicky!
Hi, mermaids! Yes, I swam for Elvis Presley in 1961. It was a very exciting day. He was 21 years old and I was only 20, so we were both very good looking. And we were so excited. Elvis Presley, oh my gosh. And we could hear when he got here, we heard the crowds chanting, Elvis, Elvis. They had put up extra secure fences to keep the crowds back. It was all very exciting. And because he was very famous, of course, we were famous too. He was so good looking. You know, movie stars are always good looking, but Elvis Presley, perfect. And a funny thing happened to me that day on the way to swim for Elvis Presley. I got stopped for speeding. Me, going 5 miles an hour over the speed limit, I could not believe it. When that cop told me to jump in his cop car that he was going to have to take me to the jailhouse, and I said, what? I had to be at work, man. I was a Weeki Wachee mermaid and I was swimming for Elvis Presley. But he didn't care, he threw me in that car and I sang Jailhouse Rock all the way to the jail.
Like when I close my eyes and don't even care if anyone Like when I close my eyes, don't even care if anyone sees me. Like I can't fly, and don't even think of touching the ground. Like a heartbeat skip, like an open pain, like a one-way trip on an aeroplane. It's the way that I feel when I'm with you. Brand new.
Ladies and gents, we are the world famous Weeki Wachee Mermaids. And we got the world by the tail.
So guys, Stephanie is absolutely tickled pink right now. Honey, tell them why.
Because this is my first time here at Weeki Wachee Springs. Beautiful state park, by the way. You can host birthday parties, have private events here, but this is my first time here. So it's my first time seeing the live mermaid show. And the second show, and in the first show, there was a mermaid there. There was a lady there who was a mermaid on opening day. So one of the moves in the show, and we'll point it out in the video, is the move that she invented for the show. And her name is Diane, and she was wearing a shirt that said I was an original mermaid, and it was adorable.
Called the Adagio, the move.
Yes, she did
And it's this move here.
And they're still doing it today.
So she comes as often as she can, and she watches to make sure that they do that move correctly, which is really, really stinking cute, if you don't mind my saying so. Being here for the first time is amazing. Seeing everything that we've seen today is just magical is the word I would call it. And we actually got to meet a mermaid. This is Mermaid Wanda. And what years were you the mermaid for?
1949 to 53.
And yep. And
this is the reunion, one of the reunions.
And how do you feel about Weeki Wachee Springs, the Mermaid Experience, turning 75, having their 75th anniversary?
Yeah, I think it's a great promotion for them, and seeing all the mermaid statues here is fantastic, and knowing what they're going to do with them. And it's been fun coming back. I did not happen to run across any friends this trip that was here at the same time.
But it was a lot of fun being a mermaid, right?
A ton of fun.
What would you say the hardest part of being a mermaid was?
I would say probably breathing in that hose. I understand that they didn't have it just before I came.
That would be fairly difficult, yeah. But thank you so much, Wanda, for giving us your time, and we hope you have an amazing day. And thanks for being a mermaid and making so many people's magical memories come true. And that is just fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I've enjoyed it.